Dr. Astrid Stuckelberger, a Swiss researcher with a background in public health and experience with global institutions like the World Health Organization, has attracted considerable attention for her controversial views on CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. According to her, CERN is not just a center for particle physics, but also the site of secret nuclear experimentation and, more provocatively, a portal beneath the facility through which unknown entities pass in and out of our reality. She alleges that physicists working at CERN have shared with her confidential insights, including claims of multiple dimensions, at least 17 realms of existence, and accounts of beings traveling through a hidden gateway. These claims were featured in an interview she gave to Z Media, where she also spoke about unconventional and experimental research occurring beneath CERN's surface. Her statements have stirred debate in both scientific and alternative circles. While some dismiss her assertions as unfounded or speculative, others view them as evidence of hidden agendas operating under the guise of science. The notion that CERN could be part of a covert nuclear initiative is based partly on the facility's use of high-energy particle collisions, a process that mimics certain aspects of nuclear reactions. However, experts point out that CERN's activities differ significantly from nuclear weapons research. Its Large Hadron Collider is built to explore the fundamental nature of matter, not to create destructive technologies, and its work is subject to international transparency and oversight. What truly distinguishes Dr. Stuckelberger's claims is her insistence that a portal to another dimension lies beneath CERN. This idea echoes themes from science fiction and popular conspiracy theories. The suggestion is that the collider, by simulating early universe conditions, may have inadvertently or deliberately opened a rift in space-time. The belief in these possibilities taps into a larger cultural fascination with the unknown. Advanced scientific experiments often evoke both awe and fear, particularly when their implications aren't fully understood by the general public. The suggestion that beings from other dimensions or realms, potentially extraterrestrial in nature, might be entering our world through such a portal adds another layer of intrigue. If these entities do exist, questions arise about their purpose, their understanding of our world, and the potential risks or benefits of their presence. If such a portal were real, it would fundamentally alter our understanding of reality. The implications would be vast, ranging from technological leaps to existential concerns. It would challenge the limits of modern science and force humanity to rethink its place in the universe. The potential for both progress and peril would be immense. In the end, whether Dr. Stuckelberger's claims reflect an undiscovered truth or a misinterpretation of complex science, they highlight growing public curiosity and concern about the frontiers of research, the unknown nature of advanced technology, and the profound questions that come with exploring the very fabric of existence. Robert Whitmer, an aeronautical engineer, spoke with Nick Cook about the intense levels of secrecy and security he experienced in his line of work. He said the following: "At the time, the CIA was the authority. I won't go into too much detail, but the way I had to live my life, the things I had to do, and how I conducted myself with my family and my self-worth was very unbelievable. Not only was it restrictive, but it was counter to my conscience and morals and so forth. Black program secrecy is a real thing, and someone can do it for a small window for their career, but it's not what I would call a good formula over a long haul. It's not just counter-creative, but it's counter against understanding one another. The degree they went through to hold the secrecy is unbelievable. It frightened me." End quote. Robert Whitmer passed away shortly after this interview. Aeronautical engineer Robert Whitmer was a trailblazer in the field of aircraft technology, and his contributions to the very successful American military aircraft design, such as the flying boats and the strategic bombers, are what made him most famous. Additionally, he invented and designed the Tomahawk cruise missile. Lockheed Martin, one of the largest aerospace and defense contractors in the world, has long been at the forefront of technological innovation in aviation and space exploration. Given its extensive history and capabilities, some speculate that the company could possess or have knowledge of unidentified flying objects. And this is backed up by the number of whistleblowers who have come forward and talked about the company owning this type of technology. According to aerospace insiders and researchers, Lockheed Martin may be participating in cutting-edge projects because of the remark made following a UCLA presentation to 3 Disclosure Project witnesses. In reality, there are allegations that defense contractor Lockheed Martin may have had pieces or remnants of crashed mysterious objects in its custody, according to former Nevada Senator Harry Reid, a well-known figure in the Democratic Party prior to his retirement. Oddly enough, shortly after this statement, he would pass away. Enthusiasts of extraterrestrial occurrences have expressed great interest in and conjecture over these purported fragments. Reid revealed to reporters that he was never able to see firsthand any tangible proof of the purported remains. He tried to get approval from the Pentagon to find and look into these remains, but he was turned down every time. Remarkably, Reid was a senator from Nevada, the state home of the mysterious military installation long suspected of harboring unexplained flying objects and possibly even extraterrestrial life forms. Media reports state that he disclosed that he had been aware of the existence of some recovered materials that Lockheed possessed for a considerable amount of time. He tried to obtain classified approval from the Pentagon in order to obtain access to these materials. With this approval, he would have been able to view the papers in person, but in spite of his best efforts, the Pentagon refused to grant the required authorization. One of the central claims made by UFO enthusiasts and some former military personnel is that recovered advanced crafts have been reverse-engineered to develop new technologies. If such claims are true, Lockheed Martin, with its deep ties to the US military and its cutting-edge research facilities, would be a likely candidate for such endeavors. The US government has a history of conducting classified projects, often referred to as black projects. These projects are typically highly secretive, with funding and details obscured from public and even congressional scrutiny. Lockheed Martin has been a key contractor for many of these black projects, raising questions about what undisclosed technologies the company might be developing. In recent years, the Pentagon has acknowledged the existence of various hidden programs, a secretive initiative aimed at investigating UFO sightings. The release of videos showing unidentified aerial phenomena exhibiting extraordinary flight characteristics has reignited public interest and speculation about the nature of these objects. Given Lockheed Martin's close relationship with the Department of Defense, it is plausible that the company could be involved in analyzing or even reverse engineering these UAPs. Lockheed Martin's technological capabilities are among the most advanced in the world. The company's research and development efforts span a wide range of cutting-edge technologies, including stealth, hypersonic flight, and advanced materials. These capabilities align with many of the characteristics attributed to UFOs, such as high-speed maneuverability, radar evasion, and unconventional propulsion methods. Lockheed Martin is actively developing hypersonic weapons and directed energy systems, both of which represent significant advancements in aerospace technology. Hypersonic vehicles, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, could explain some UFO sightings. Similarly, energy weapons, which use lasers or other forms of energy to disable targets, could be mistaken for extraterrestrial technology by those unfamiliar with their existence. The possibility that Lockheed Martin could have UFOs or access to extraterrestrial technology raises profound questions about the nature of aerospace innovation and government secrecy. While there is no definitive evidence to confirm these claims, the company's history of advanced projects, involvement in black projects, and technological capabilities make it a plausible candidate for such speculation. The increasing public interest in UFOs and the recent declassification of related materials suggest a growing demand for transparency from both governments and private contractors like Lockheed Martin. Greater transparency could help demystify many aspects of advanced aerospace research and potentially confirm or refute the existence of extraterrestrial technology. Whether or not Lockheed Martin possesses UFOs, the company's continued innovations in aerospace technology will likely shape the future of flight and defense. Understanding the true extent of these advancements requires balancing national security interests with the public's right to know about developments that could have significant implications for society and our understanding of the universe. As of right now, while the idea that Lockheed Martin could have UFOs remains speculative, the company's legacy of innovation, involvement in secretive projects, and advanced technological capabilities provide a fertile ground for such theories. As public interest in UFOs grows, and more information becomes available, we may gain a clearer understanding of the mysteries surrounding unidentified flying objects and the role of aerospace giants like Lockheed Martin in uncovering these mysteries. Many individuals have questioned why numerous covert programs have been established throughout the years to look at UFOs if they aren't real. The modern era of UFO sightings began in 1947, although thousands of UFO reports were made before this, predating the Wright brothers. Various projects have been opened with the sole purpose of investigating these mysterious aircrafts, along with assessing the potential threat posed by these sightings. Interestingly enough, the majority of these incidents were never explained, while only a few were explained as misidentifications or natural phenomena. One of the primary reasons for the persistent investigation of UFOs is national security. During the Cold War, the US and the Soviet Union were engaged in an intense technological and military rivalry. Unidentified objects in the sky were seen as potential threats, possibly advanced aircraft or surveillance devices developed by adversaries, and the inability to identify these objects created a sense of vulnerability. For instance, the US military's interest in UFOs during the 1950s and 1960s was partly driven by the fear that these sightings could be linked to Soviet advancements in aviation technology. Interestingly, during World War II, both Allied and Axis pilots reported mysterious aerial phenomena known as Foo fighters. These sightings, characterized by unexplained lights and objects that followed aircraft, puzzled military personnel and scientists alike. Despite various attempts to explain these occurrences, the majority of Foo fighter sightings remain unexplained, adding to the enduring intrigue surrounding UFO phenomena. Foo fighters were typically described as glowing orbs of light, sometimes appearing as red, orange, or white spheres that followed or surrounded Allied aircraft. Pilots reported that these objects seemed to exhibit intelligent control, matching the speed and maneuvers of the aircraft they followed. Unlike conventional aircraft or known weaponry of the time, Foo fighters did not display any signs of propulsion or weaponry. The sightings were not confined to one specific region or theater of war. Reports came from pilots flying over Europe, the Pacific, and even North Africa. The frequency and consistency of these reports suggested that Foo fighters were not merely figments of imagination or isolated incidents, but rather a widespread phenomenon. This led to the establishment of secretive programs aimed at collecting data, analyzing sightings, and ensuring that any potential threats were understood and mitigated. The secretive nature of military operations during the war also contributed to the difficulty in resolving the mystery. Many reports and investigations were classified, limiting the dissemination of information and collaboration among scientists and researchers. The declassification of wartime documents in recent decades has shed some light on Foo fighter sightings, but many details remain obscured by the passage of time and the incomplete nature of historical records. Beyond national security, the scientific community has shown a persistent interest in UFOs. While many scientists remain skeptical, the unexplained nature of some sightings intrigues researchers. Secret programs often serve as platforms for scientific exploration, attempting to apply rigorous methods to understand these phenomena. Public perception and pressure have also played a significant role in the ongoing investigation of UFOs. High-profile sightings and media coverage generate public interest and demand for answers. Governments, in response, establish investigative programs to address these concerns, maintain public trust, and prevent hysteria. Secret programs investigating UFOs also serve as valuable intelligence-gathering tools. By studying unidentified aerial phenomena, governments can collect data on various atmospheric, technological, and foreign military activities. This information can be crucial for defense planning and technological development. Furthermore, these programs can serve as a cover for testing and evaluating advanced military technologies. By attributing certain sightings to UFOs, governments can divert attention from classified projects and maintain operational security. This dual purpose of investigation and obfuscation complicates the narrative, but highlights the strategic importance of these secret programs. Despite extensive investigations, a small percentage of UFO sightings remain explained. These cases often involve credible witnesses, such as military pilots and radar operators, and exhibit advanced flight characteristics that challenge current technological understanding. The unexplained element fuels ongoing investigations, as resolving these mysteries could have significant implications for science and security. The unexplained sightings challenge our understanding of physics and aviation, prompting scientists and engineers to explore new theories and technologies. The potential discovery of advanced propulsion systems or materials science breakthroughs keeps the scientific community invested in these investigations. The foremost reason why UFO technology would likely never be released to the general public is national security. Advanced technologies, particularly those that could alter the balance of power, are tightly controlled by governments. Nations strive to maintain military superiority to protect their interests and ensure national security. If a government possessed UFO technology, it would likely seek to leverage it for strategic advantage rather than share it openly. Advanced propulsion systems, stealth capabilities, and energy sources could revolutionize military hardware, making any nation that controls them virtually invincible. The dissemination of such technology would potentially nullify these advantages, compromising national security. The risk of advanced technology falling into the hands of hostile entities is another significant concern. Non-state actors, bad organizations, or rival nations could misuse such technology to devastating effect. The proliferation of advanced UFO technology could lead to a new arms race or unprecedented levels of global instability, as various factions scramble to acquire and weaponize these capabilities. The introduction of advanced UFO technology to the masses could have profound and potentially destabilizing societal impacts. The sudden availability of revolutionary technology could disrupt existing technological ecosystems and industries. For example, if a new energy source were introduced that rendered fossil fuels obsolete, the global economy would face massive upheavals. Millions of jobs tied to the current energy infrastructure could be lost, leading to economic instability and societal unrest. The ethical and social implications of releasing advanced technology are profound. Issues of equity and access would arise, potentially exacerbating existing social inequalities. Who would control this technology? Who would benefit from it? These questions are crucial and would need careful consideration to avoid deepening societal divides. The ethical implications of releasing advanced UFO technology also warrant serious consideration. There is a moral responsibility to ensure that powerful technologies are used ethically and responsibly. Releasing advanced technology without adequate safeguards and regulations could lead to misuse, whether intentional or accidental. Ensuring that such technologies are used for the benefit of humanity rather than causing harm requires stringent control and oversight. The existence and potential release of UFO technology also raise profound moral and philosophical questions. How would humanity cope with the realization that we are not alone in the universe? How would this affect our philosophies, religions, and sense of identity? The introduction of advanced technologies could dramatically disrupt global economies. Industries built around current technologies would face obsolescence. For instance, the automotive, aerospace, and energy sectors could be revolutionized or rendered redundant by new propulsion systems or energy sources. This would lead to significant economic disruptions, affecting millions of workers and investors worldwide. The stability of financial markets could be threatened by the sudden introduction of revolutionary technologies. Markets thrive on predictability and incremental change, and the abrupt appearance of game-changing technologies could lead to volatility and uncertainty. Governments and economic bodies would likely seek to control the dissemination of such technologies to mitigate these risks. The need for control and governance is another reason why UFO technology would not be released to the masses. Establishing robust regulatory frameworks to govern the use of advanced technologies would be essential. This includes developing laws, standards, and protocols to ensure that the technology is used safely and ethically. Given the complexities involved, governments and international bodies would likely prefer to keep such technologies under strict control until appropriate frameworks are in place. Advanced technologies could necessitate unprecedented levels of international cooperation. Issues of technology sharing, joint research, and collective security would require nations to work together in ways that may not currently be feasible. In the vast expanse of space, where the moon stands as a silent sentinel against the backdrop of the cosmos, lies a mystery that has captured the imagination of astronomers, believers in the unknown, and curious minds alike. It's a mystery that centers around a towering structure, a colossal edifice reaching an astonishing 3.5 miles into the lunar sky, as revealed in images captured by Google Moon. The discovery of this mysterious tower sparked a frenzy of speculation and debate within the scientific community and beyond. Proponents of the latter theory point to the tower's striking symmetry and unnaturally straight edges as evidence of artificial construction. They argue that such a feat of engineering would be beyond the capabilities of any known earthly civilization, prompting speculation about the involvement of otherworldly beings with technology far beyond our own. Others remain skeptical, citing the possibility of optical illusions or image artifacts distorting the true nature of the structure. They argue that without further exploration and analysis, it is premature to jump to conclusions about its origin or purpose. The photographs, sourced from Google Moon, depicted a towering edifice stretching an astonishing 3.5 miles into the lunar sky. Its imposing presence and striking symmetry immediately captured the attention of the online community, sparking widespread speculation and debate about its origin and purpose. For the individual who shared these remarkable images, the discovery was nothing short of a revelation, an opportunity to peer into the mysteries of our nearest celestial neighbor. With a few clicks of a mouse, they had unlocked a trove of hidden wonders, inviting others to join them on a journey of discovery across the lunar surface. As the images circulated across social media platforms, they ignited a firestorm of speculation among astronomers and armchair researchers alike. Some marveled at the sheer scale and precision of the structure, suggesting that it bore all the hallmarks of artificial construction, a testament to the ingenuity of an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Others approached the discovery with skepticism, cautioning against jumping to conclusions without further analysis. They pointed to the possibility of optical illusions or image artifacts distorting the true nature of the structure, urging for a more measured approach to interpretation. Yet, amidst the debate and skepticism, one thing remained undeniable: the profound sense of wonder and awe inspired by the discovery. For the individual who shared the images, it was a moment of validation, a testament to the power of amateur exploration and the democratization of scientific inquiry in the digital age. In the days and weeks that followed, the photographs continued to captivate imaginations around the world, fueling speculation about the existence of other hidden wonders waiting to be uncovered on the moon and beyond. Whether the towering structure was a natural anomaly or a testament to extraterrestrial ingenuity, its discovery served as a poignant reminder of the boundless mysteries that await us in the depths of space. As humanity continues its journey of exploration and discovery, fueled by curiosity and propelled by technological innovation, the discovery of the 3.5-mile-high tower on the moon stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of discovery that unites us all. The recent discovery regarding the strange object on the moon's surface has garnered attention, with a researcher from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter camera mission asserting that the anomalous feature is simply a crater situated inside another crater. The team from NASA has conveyed that the visible element in the images is simply a crater, with no indications of the presence of a tower. Upon careful examination, they have not identified any evidence supporting the existence of a tower in the said location. NASA further elucidated that the current scenario involves the emergence of a diminutive crater situated on the periphery subsequent to the formation of a larger crater. This progression indicates a sequential development in the crater formations within the specified area. Oddly enough, many people who saw these images said that this isn't the first time that strange anomalies have been detected on the moon. In the vast expanse of space, our celestial neighbor, the moon, has long captured the imagination of humanity. As the closest celestial body to Earth, it has been the subject of countless scientific missions and exploratory endeavors, including the iconic Apollo missions of the 1960s and 1970s. However, among the thousands of photographs captured during these missions, a number of mysterious anomalies have emerged, hinting at the presence of strange structures and phenomena that defy conventional explanation. One of the most intriguing anomalies discovered in old Apollo photos is the presence of anomalous structures resembling artificial constructs on the lunar surface. These structures, often characterized by their geometric shapes and symmetrical patterns, stand out starkly against the barren lunar landscape, raising questions about their origin and purpose. One such anomaly is the presence of rectilinear features, including apparent walls, bridges, and platforms that appear to stretch across the lunar terrain. These features, which exhibit sharp angles and precise alignments, bear a striking resemblance to man-made infrastructure, leading some researchers to speculate about their artificial origin. In addition to geometric structures, Apollo photos have also captured anomalies such as anomalous lights and shadows that appear to defy the known laws of physics. These anomalies, which manifest as bright flashes of light or unusual shadow patterns, have puzzled scientists and researchers for decades, leading to speculation about their possible causes. Another intriguing anomaly discovered in Apollo photos is the presence of anomalous objects or artifacts scattered across the lunar surface. These objects, which range in size from small metallic-looking spheres to larger unidentified structures, have been the subject of much speculation and debate among researchers. One of the most famous examples of such anomalies is the so-called tower or spire. This towering structure, which appears to rise from the lunar surface like a massive obelisk, has defied conventional explanation, leading to speculation about its possible artificial origin. In addition to physical anomalies, Apollo photos have also captured mysterious phenomena such as anomalous lights and shadows that appear to move across the lunar surface. These phenomena, which have been likened to lunar transient phenomena, defy conventional explanation and have led to speculation about their possible extraterrestrial origin. Despite decades of study and analysis, the true nature of these mysterious anomalies remains shrouded in mystery. While some researchers have proposed natural explanations for these phenomena, such as geological processes or optical illusions, others believe that they may be evidence of ancient civilizations or even extraterrestrial activity on the Moon. The discovery of these mysterious anomalies in old Apollo photos has sparked renewed interest in the study of our nearest celestial neighbor. With advances in technology and imaging techniques, researchers continue to scrutinize these strange features in the hopes of unlocking the secrets of the Moon's ancient past. Throughout history, the Moon has captivated humanity's imagination, its silvery glow casting a spell over poets, scientists, and dreamers alike. Yet, beyond its serene facade, our celestial neighbor harbors a wealth of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. One of the most enduring mysteries of the Moon lies in the presence of anomalous structures and formations scattered across its rugged surface. In photographs captured by spacecraft and telescopes, researchers have identified strange geometric shapes, symmetrical patterns, and anomalous features that defy conventional explanation. These anomalies, ranging from towering spires to labyrinthine mazes, hint at the possibility of artificial constructs or ancient ruins hidden beneath the lunar dust. Among the most intriguing anomalies are the so-called lunar domes, mysterious structures resembling giant bubbles that dot the lunar landscape. These domes, which range in size from small mounds to massive formations spanning kilometers, have puzzled scientists for decades.